yearbook. I just broke my nail. I'm really sad now. Hey guys, it's Sadie, and I thought it'd be a really funny idea to go through my school's yearbook from middle school. I have yearbooks, 2 yearbooks from middle school, like elementary school. Like, I can make this a series if this is funny and you like it, but I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so obviously for privacy reasons, I cannot show pictures of other people without their permission, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna show you the cringy photos of me in here, and also all the like signatures I got. So this was 7th grade. So it's not as emotional as 8th grade. I'm seeing most of these people again, but there's some golden things in here. So here is this guy signed his name. I remember who he was and went, "I'm not Jesus." I don't remember the context for that. I'm sure it was an inside joke. All I remember is I was friends with this kid when he was like a loser. He had no friends. He was scrawny and nerdy. Then he like blew up like after this year and became this popular kid. All the girls wanted him. He had a 6-pack in middle school, which was like crazy at the time, and he stopped talking to me. So yeah, you're not Jesus. Jesus would never do that to me. This makes me laugh because my best friend at the time left me this long message, and she put the S word in there. I was afraid my mom was gonna see it, so I crossed it out and wrote stuff. "I'm gonna take you with me to save me from all the stupid stuff I might get into." This girl who almost took up an entire page also kind of ghosted me in 8th grade. Why'd everyone ghost me in 8th grade? Jesus. Is this why I'm like messed up? When I was in 7th and 8th grade and 6th grade, throughout middle school, I was in the creative writing club, and there's a whole page on them. And we all wrote a haiku, and it got put in with a picture of us. So here's a picture of me. Yeah, that's the thing. And my haiku is, "I have many flaws. Hun, you're not perfect either. Be the best you can." That's a life motto, isn't it? I was pretty smart. Right now, I'm not going to say who wrote them, but I have to read some of these to you. This girl wrote, "I struggle with school, I struggle with family, I struggle with friends." Is that even a haiku? I guess. Okay. Like, most of these, like one girl, "Bullying happens." First of all, bullying happens. That's the school's motto. It happens. But she ended it on like a positive note. She's like, "Bullying happens, but who cares when you have friends? They will be right there." Like, it was a positive poem. She's like, yeah, it sucks that bullying happens, but like at least you have friends, right? She's just like, "I struggle with school, I struggle with friends, I struggle with," like she just struggles. I gotta love middle schoolers. There was 3 times when I almost got sent to guidance because of a poem I wrote. Like, middle schoolers, even if they're not that sad, they just write angsty crap. There she is. I have a Pikachu painted on my cheek, by the way. And there I am. Honestly, I don't look that much different, but look at that middle part. Yikes. I wasn't too ugly. Okay, sorry for the outfit change. I had to go find my other yearbook. And I was on the yearbook committee for 7th and 8th grade. In 7th grade, it was a good committee, decent. There are like 7th and 8th graders, so they're not gonna be like that responsible and hardworking. But the teacher was like kind of crazy and mean. So she scared away 95% of the kids, and they didn't sign up for yearbook the next year. So when I stayed in yearbook with the one other kid from that class, the kids left were kids that got like put in there as their elective, or like were kind of wanted to do it, but like usually there's like a selection. They put like the best kids in the yearbook committee if they chose that for their elective, but there's no good kids left applying for it because everyone was scared away and they told their friends not to sign up for it. So I did 70% of this yearbook like by myself. I'm responsible for this yearbook. The same F-boy from 7th grade signed it again. He said, "Sadie, I hope you have a wonderful life and I know you'll do great." Simple. You're fake. I guess because this was like an 8th grade yearbook and there was a lot of like goodbye messages. That these messages are actually like way sweeter than the ones in my other yearbook, and this one was from my yearbook teacher, and she thought I was a saint because I did most of the yearbook by myself while none of the kids were doing anything. And I really got close with her because I had to stay there and do most of the yearbook myself. Can you tell I'm still salty? But I remember she told me like in the last time I saw her that I was gonna like change the world. I'm like, how'd you get that from knowing me through the yearbook? Like, I'm just being a nice person and doing the yearbook. It's the entire school's yearbook and I don't want to be trash. But like, I read her messages in here and it's just really sweet. She said, "To a wonderful, brilliant, kind, and just all around amazing person, I cannot thank you enough for being the captain of this yearbook ship this year. Without you, I could not have made this happen. Always remember how incredibly special you are. Truly, you are going to change this world we live in, and I can't wait to see how you choose to do it." And so I hope she wouldn't be disappointed in the way I'm trying to change the world is by making YouTube videos where I look at my old yearbooks. So maybe I'm letting her down. Okay, so for this yearbook we really did the haiku thing that we did in the last one, where the Creative Writing Club wrote haikus. And here's mine. "Life is way too short. Cherish it before it's gone. Time cannot turn back." Words of wisdom from a 14-year-old. There I am. You can see the low self-esteem in my eyes. And this one kid makes me laugh because like all of them are trying to be deep. Like mine's about like life being too short and cherish everything for, you know, time can't go back. And like one girl's like, "Oh, you know, turn off your cell phone and enjoy the world around you." You know, like they're all deep things. And this one kid writes, "Friends are very kind. We play sweet video games. We can talk at lunch." I mean, that's what you should expect from a middle schooler. There I am again. I remember that was the photo I hated. Like, usually I was actually pretty happy with how my school photos turned out because I'm fairly photogenic, but like that one looks terrible. Like it's bad. Like to this day I'm like, ew. Okay, so this is a good opportunity for you to learn more about me. I have always loved singing. I've never been great at it, but I'm good at reading music and singing harmonies against like a melody and stuff. And I was in chorus in middle school. I made the one course you had to audition for. I made that, and that was like the top chorus in the school. And while I was in chorus, I made all county chorus and all state chorus once, all county 2 years. And basically what all state is a bunch of kids throughout the entire state. And keep in mind, I live in Florida, that's a big state. Audition to be in this like big course, and then like they get together for like a week and do a performance. So that I'm very proud of myself for that. And there I am with all the other people. All state is way harder, so only one other student made it in, and she was one of my good friends. Like, look how unflattering this photo is. I got put in the yearbook. Like, this is what shows that, hey look, this student made it into all state course. Shouldn't you be proud of her? And here I am for creative writing. That's actually a way more flattering photo of me. That's cute. Since our yearbook was single-handedly being made by like 2 8th graders and 1 teacher, there's some mistakes in it because there weren't a lot of people looking over it. So when we did our page on like all the staff, like the main office, the library, the guidance office, instead of writing student affairs office, it just said student affair, and my teacher was worried that would be inappropriate. So we had to get all the kids that were good at calligraphy and write in the S. You see it? That's drawn in for Sharpie marker. It's really this just student affair. Oh my god, I just remembered something. Okay, story time. So one of the girls that I was actually friends with, who was in charge of putting the names in, you know, for the school portraits, she had a friend who was Asian, and all of his friends endearingly called him chicken fried rice. Like, it was his nickname. Like, he liked it. Like, I think he even started, like, it was just an endearing thing that his friends called him. So while she was doing the names, as a joke, she changed his name to chicken fried rice, took a picture, sent it to him, and then changed it back. Like, she never intended for that to be in the yearbook, but she forgot to save it when she changed it back. So we didn't realize until the yearbooks were published that an Asian kid's name was replaced with chicken fried rice. And all the yearbooks were published and printed and ready to sell. So, like, my teacher contacted, like, the yearbook people, the higher up people, like, from wherever the publishing company is, asking, like, what do? I can't sell these. Like, I can't give these out to students. It's gonna end up on the local news. So we had they gave us stickers that we had to buy out of our funds that had, like, all the students' names on them, and we had to put it on black out chicken fried rice and then put the sticker over it to cover it. We had to do this yearbook by yearbook. So, like, see this isn't part of the page, it's a sticker. And in case, like, someone peeled it off, we had to block it out first. And here's another funny mistake, because once again, me, one other kid, and the teacher were single-handedly making this entire yearbook. So we put pictures of, like, all the sports teams at our school, like the basketball team, the soccer team, the flag football team, and next to it should be their names, but we didn't have a list of all the students yet, or in the picture we didn't know who was who, like, we didn't know. So for the time being, I was not in charge of these pages, but for the time being, we just put student name for all the students we didn't know, and someone was supposed to figure this out and put in their real names before we printed the books, but no one did that. So as you see, these are all real names that are probably blurred out right now, and then it just says student name. Like, imagine you're one of these kids that works so hard in a basketball team, and you're just student name. Another little fun fact about me. At the middle school I went to, my dad was the 8th grade science teacher. So I actually had him as, like, a teacher. I was in his class. So I was joking, I was like, here, you can sign my yearbook. And he did. And this is what he wrote. Sadie, you're one of the finest students I've ever had the privilege to teach. I feel like I've known you forever. I truly love you like a daughter. If you wonder where I get my, like, corny humor from, it's my dad. Most of my autographs and messages in my yearbook are from teachers. I think that says a lot about how I was in middle school. And the ones I do have for students are, like, one sentence or just their name, but then the ones from teachers are, like, a paragraph. Like, okay guys, so that's everything in this yearbook and in my last yearbook. So I think that's a good way to end the video. I hope you like this. And if you're new to my channel, maybe you could subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And if you are subscribed, hi, thank you for watching still. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.